How many passengers were there, sir? 6. I was taking the bastards to Dinas. He looked at the three of us entreatingly. It's not as if we'd even fucking argued about anything. I nodded sympathetically from the sidelines, my interest raised by the mention of Dinas. They were totally pissed, all of them. Not one of them would have been capable of driving safely, he protested righteously. Do you have the names of the passengers? Driver asked. No, you'll get those from the office. I was just told pick them up at Shrewsbury Station off the train from London. They'd been at the England-Wales match at Twickenham. Did you see who actually drove the minibus away, sir? It was the middle of the night out there, a poxy lay-by full of puddles and junk. You were outside the vehicle? I asked, slipping into the conversation. Detective Sergeant Glyn Capaldi, I introduced myself, calculating that it was time to start trying to sharpen this thing to a point. Driver gave me a look, but it was a token. He knew that he was outranked. They tricked me, the minibus driver protested. How did they manage that? One of them told me someone was going to be sick. I hate that smell, he announced vehemently. Beer puke on the upholstery, you can't get rid of it. So I found somewhere to pull over quickly. 2 of them got out and went round the back as soon as I stopped. Did you hear them being sick? No. A lot of passengers get sick for one reason or another, and I don't listen out for it. I kept the engine running. Next thing, one of them is at the door saying that there's something about my rear wheel that I should see. So I get out, and there's the other one crouching, kind of squinting at my near side back tyre. Should that be like that? He asks me, and like a prat, I get down there trying to see what the fuck he's talking about. Next thing I know, the bus takes off, and I'm left out there in the dark. No build-up to this, I asked. It came as a complete surprise. Total. I thought they were all as happy as Larry in the back. What with the booze, their fucking rugby songs, and joking around with a girl? My face cracked. He looked at me, puzzled by the change. Driver and shotgun hadn't picked up on it. What girl? I demanded. He swayed back defensively, shaking his head. A hitchhiker. It wasn't my idea. I didn't pick her up. I stopped for diesel at a garage this side of Newtown and she was already inside when I got back from paying. The passengers said they'd offered her a ride to Dinas. I didn't argue. Describe her, I said. Let him hear the new snap in my voice. He shook his head again, sickly smile set, wanting to help me now. I can't. She was stuck up in the back behind the men. I never saw her properly. I only heard her laughing back there. A flash. Regine Broussard. I sometimes get a foreboding when things are about to go very, very wrong. It predicts awful possibilities from the merest of nuances. It translates as a melting feeling in the region of the kidneys, a little bit like sex. Perhaps it was my Ligurian genes, warm loam reactions in a damp northern climate. Often it got me into trouble. I should have learned by now to run the other way, but some warped instinct always managed to spin me in the wrong direction. And the tickle makes me wince. Shotgun saw it. You all right, Sarge? He asked, eyeing me curiously. I ignored him. It had to be the woman, the source of the tickle. The presence of the woman added the crown of thorns. Otherwise, it was fairly typical Saturday night bloke behaviour. Drink and testosterone fueled. A prank with a potentially lethal edge. Sparked by impulse, opportunity, or the driver was not giving us the complete story of his relationship with his customers. Either way, we had 6 drunks and a minibus, and a lot of different ways that they could wreck it. How many ways did they have to wreck the woman? What did I know about these men? According to the driver, they were all young. They liked rugby. They supported the national team. They were country people. They had hired a minibus so that they could drink responsibly. All of that, if you discounted their age, stacked up reassuringly. Not quite nuns, but the profile was comfier than skanky-haired baby fingerers with weighty temazepam habits. A bunch of nice lads out in the town for the day. So why the fuck are they turned idiotic? There was no answer to that yet. I left driver and shotgun to take the minibus driver back and deal with the procedures, until we had a victim of some variety.